Well, our gorgeous stretch of weather continues. Today, just fabulous. Look how much blue sky we have. A little bit of haze, but it's not bad. And we're going to have temperatures be the warmest over the next few days as temperatures do eventually slide, and then they plummet in a big way early next week. Rain will be moving in, though. Friday morning, we could have some heavier downpours. Could pick up through Saturday as much as 3/4 of an inch to a half an inch on average. Maybe some isolated spots with more if you do get a thunderstorm that could produce some heavier downpours. There is a slight risk of severe weather too, and I'll get to that in a minute. We mainly have a dry weekend coming up and a mild one too, but next week, that's when we get the cool down. We're going to have some cold air move in. Expect freezing temperatures early Tuesday morning. Matter of fact, could be a hard freeze, and temperatures are going to struggle even in the afternoon. Wind chills are going to be a little bit less than the actual temperature, so it'll feel kind of chilly for a couple of days, and then we'll warm out of it again. Forecast highs today, though, you can put all that in front of you and not worry about it yet because they're just temperatures are gorgeous, up near 80 degrees for nearly all of us. The last 5 days, we saw one of the coldest days on Sunday, and then the numbers continue to climb to where today we should be at the apex, at the top of that mountain. 79 degrees will be our high, and then look, the temperatures do slide a good 10 degrees, but then we still stay fairly mild until Monday. That's when we notice temperatures are going to be falling. Our highs will struggle in the low 50s at best, and again, it's going to feel more like the 30s and 40s that day too. St. Patrick's Day is only 3 days away. Spring begins in 5 days, believe it or not, even though we're going to have a little bit of a cold snap at that time. Easter's only 17 days away, then total solar eclipse is 25, less than a month away for that total eclipse. Thunderstorms have been raging north of us. That's going to miss us. We're watching more storms that will be developing back over this area in Arkansas and Texas and Oklahoma. That's where the highest severe weather potential is. We are on the edge of that. A lot of them are going to weaken as they move eastward, and not anticipating really any of them to make it here, but there is a possibility of some of those storms, especially in the morning that redevelop, to become severe. And severity for us with this batch is going to be because of gusty winds that could be damaging. Also in the mountains too, we have a possibility of the winds picking up enough to where we could have some damage too. So just be aware of that. The ground is saturated. We're going to have it saturated even more because of the rain coming, and there could be some downed trees and power line down to cause some outages due to the very strong winds. Isolated flooding, well, that's slight potential too because of the downpours that we're going to receive. Clouds are going to thicken up tonight. By early in the morning on Friday, we could already notice a few raindrops and some thunderstorms come in. They'll be widely scattered early in the morning, so heading out, make sure you have that umbrella. You will need it, and drive carefully and allow yourself some extra time. Then as all that moves away, we're going to start to dry out, but there'll still be some rain showers possible, and maybe even a few more toward the nighttime because of the front that'll be coming in, and then we'll get a chance to dry up at least briefly for the weekend. Flooding potential, here it is, just possible in the area shaded in green, primarily south of I-40, and we'll be watching that. Typical prone areas, the low-lying areas, the streams, and even some of the roadways could have some water running over them if we do get too much rain. Temperatures slide in the 60s this weekend. St. Patrick's Day, it looks really good. I know we're going to have limited sunshine, but at 30% it's primarily late in the day and then into early Monday morning. Monday, much more cold weather coming in. And then even though spring begins on Tuesday, our lows are getting down to below freezing for a couple of days, and our high temperatures even struggle below normal. But after that, it seems to warm up. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you again here soon.